Hey, how is everybody doing? It's been a little while. Um, Technically, it wouldn't have been a little while if I had been on the ball and gotten the 3 other videos that I did. Actually, I got them filmed when I did unboxings for last month, but I've been so damn busy with other stuff I hadn't had a chance to actually get them. The intro and endings put onto the videos and actually get them posted. So most likely, if you have watched my videos before and you're watching this one now, you're probably watching this one before the other ones. I'm going to try to get the other ones from last month up just so anybody that's curious about what was in the box of dread, Z chest, or comic block last month, be able to see. But here we are. I've got my box of dread. This will be the box of dread for July, obviously. I know things that are supposed to be in this box for Independence Day, or ID4, which is the new Independence Day movie. And also Jonesy the cat, I believe, from Alien. And there was one other thing that they kind of gave a preview as far as what what franchise or what movie, etc., would be in here, but I can't for the life of me remember what the hell it is. I guess we'll find out together. It's kind of a weird shaped box this time. It's not very heavy. It's actually very light. I'd say it only weighs like maybe 1 or 2 pounds. They started shipping through, or they went back to shipping through the United States Postal Service rather than UPS. So it doesn't have, I think a lot of times the UPS labels actually have a weight on the label, but this one I don't see the weight on it. But it's really light. You can toss it around. But that don't necessarily mean it's not good. It might still be a kick-ass box. I don't know. We'll find out here in a minute. Just want to let you know that I went ahead and I had some extra money this past month from the hours I got at work, so I decided to splurge a little bit. Hey, once in a while, I don't take vacations. I mean, this is kind of ironic for me to say this after I just said, I splurged a little bit because I had extra money, but overall, I mean, I can't afford to take a week off. The reason why I have that extra money is because, I always work the 2 weeks for each paycheck. And and I work quite a few hours, not even between inside the restaurant, but also doing landscaping and odds and ends and painting and pressure washing, you name it, I do it, and I'm not complaining at all. Take all the hours I can get. But if I was to take a week off, it would severely hurt my paycheck. So that's what I mean by, even though I had extra money to do something with this past month, I can't really afford to take a vacation. So in lieu of a vacation, I do little things here and there. Like I'm going to, I use some of my Ticketmaster vouchers. I got some tickets for me and my daughter to go to a few concerts over the next 2 months. I'm going to the Wizard World Comic Con with her. She's going to see Ian Somerhalder, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. I'm hoping to just meet Jewel State and maybe Mitch Pileggi from the X-Files. I'm thinking I'm going to have enough money to take with me to maybe get their autographs and meet them. That's about all I'll do, though. And the thing I did last month was I went ahead and got another box. It's not a full subscription. It's not one that I'm going to keep getting necessarily because I won't always have that extra money to get it. But it's a flat rate, $250. It's a 6-month subscription. but it's for anybody that knows Puppet Master movies, knows the Subspecies movies, Doll Man, Trancers. They were all done by Charles Band and the geniuses at Full Moon Entertainment, and they have a mystery box subscription that they do. The one that I ordered is actually the third series of their mystery box, so it's basically the third time that they've had it. And like I said, it's $250. That's the flat rate. You don't go month to month. You know that's what you buy. You buy the $250. You get 6 months, so you get 6 boxes, and you're guaranteed to have at least $100 worth of items or merchandise in each box. So do the math. That's a good deal. And you get everything from shirts to other wearables, to weird odds and ends, to obviously like decals or buttons or statues or action figures or mainly DVDs. Sometimes even like limited edition DVDs that you can only get through Full Moon Entertainment. So keep an eye out. I'll obviously be doing a video for that when it comes. I do know for sure that the first box I get in my Full Moon subscription is supposed to have a full script for one of their movies, and it will be signed by the cast. So that's kind of what sold me on getting it. But even on it, hopefully the first one. Last I heard that they were getting the boxes themselves signed. I think Charles Band himself is actually signing the boxes, and they unlike other subscription things, they limit theirs. They only offered 100 of these, and I'm guessing that's what they do with each series. I'm guessing that the second part of either it'll be called Series 4 or it'll be like the second half of. Or the second 6 month subscription for the Series 3. I don't know exactly how they do it, but anyhow, he's supposedly signing the actual boxes, and they're all numbered because they only offer 100 of them, which is kind of cool. So as soon as that was done, they were supposed to be shipping out this week. I've been kind of checking my email. I haven't seen like a shipping notice or anything, but when I know, you'll know. That's how it goes. Alright, let's get into this box of Dread. See what we got. I'm kind of iffy on the new Independence movie. I mean, I love the fact that it's got Jeff Goldblum in it. Honestly, I've never seen anything with Jeff Goldblum that I didn't enjoy, regardless of how big his role was. I mean, it's just something, he just brings something to pretty much any movie that he's in. I mean, so hey, here's an idea. You get a movie, you think, man, this won't do very good. Hey, get Jeff Goldblum, put it in there. It'd be fucking great. That's how much I respect Jeff Goldblum as an actor. Alright, let's see. Okay, I see a poster. We all know how I am with posters. I either like it and want to hang it up, or it's a find somebody else that'll like it and want to hang it up. So we'll see. The ID4 one, it'll really depend on how good it looks. Okay, it's something from Crackle. I think I know what it is. I want to say before I'm sure. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I'll probably hold on to this one. I haven't actually seen this one yet. I saw the first Dead Rising that they had. Actually, wait a minute. Now I'm thinking about it. I think I actually just watched. I don't think I ended up watching the whole thing because I started getting tired. Nothing to do with the movie. The movie was great, but I think it was just tired from being at work. So I didn't watch the whole thing. I'll have to go back and watch the rest of it. But I remember seeing the first one, and then this is Dead Rising Endgame. It kind of picks up where the first one left off. And if you like zombies, you haven't checked this out, go and Crackle. It's free. Check it out. So, It's a good movie. Obviously based on a video game of the same name. Which I actually think I have the video game out there too. And I think I've actually played a little bit of it. But that's one of those things, again, I don't have very much time to do that. And when I do, like I got an RPG out there. Tales of Symphonia. I think that's what it's called. One of the new Tales games. Started playing it. I mean, I love those games. I love all the Tales games. Because, I mean, most of the games, if I want to buy a game, it's going to be like an RPG. Or it's going to be like a big action type game that has RPG elements in it. Because I know it's going to take me a while to get through it. And it's going to have a good story and so forth. So that's why I bought these Tales games. And I started playing the Symphonia one. And I really like it, but again, I get home and, you know, I sit down and I start playing a game, and, you know, a half hour later I'm starting to doze off. Not because the game's anything, but just because I'm tired. So, I got games out there that are still in the damn plastic. They probably will be. You know, check with me next year this time, they'll probably still be in the damn plastic. Alright, next up we've got it looks like a comic. It looks like there's a print inside here too. A little photo print. Looks like it's an exclusive. It's an art print. And it's actually pretty cool. Just obviously that's Jonesy the cat. And you can see in the eye, let me get real close, you can see the two extending mouths of the alien right there. And down here in this corner is the Box of Dread logo, and then over here it's signed. I'm assuming it's signed by the artist. It looks like DIdnt. Can't really make it. I want to say like Manny or something like that. It's like M-O-N or M-A-N or hell, maybe it's a rap star or something. D Money, I don't know. I'll have to look in. I'll have to go in and look at the spoiler thing on their website and see who it is that signed. It's kind of cool that they actually put it in a plastic with this stuff. But here's the comic. It's Evil Dead 2: Revenge of Hitler. Box of Dread exclusive variant. Revenge of Hitler. Huh. Well, you know, there's been plenty of takes on the Nazi zombies, so this is obviously what we're looking at here. And it's Evil Dead. I mean, who the hell doesn't like Evil Dead? Even if you're not a horror movie fan. If you don't like Evil Dead movies, there's something wrong with you. You need to get yourself checked out. I mean, seriously, you might be really sick and you don't know it. Because something is not wrong in your head if you don't like the Evil Dead movies. Okay, that's it. Alright, let's see what this is. We got... here we got a little button. Man, this is like a heavy weight. Look at it. It's got two things on the back of it. That's how heavy this damn thing is. I mean, it's got some weight. This is what made up all the weight in the box, I think, is this thing. It's because it's a metal. It's a metal pin. Again, I don't really wear pins. Just because, you know, I'm always doing something where I can just see it get knocked off and lose the damn thing. But I might, you know, I'll put it with the other ones. Eventually, I'd like to get maybe like a jacket or something, and like all my patches and, you know, pins that I get, I can just stick on a jacket, and then I could just like hang it up somewhere. Maybe wear it on special occasions, you know, like Easter. That's wrong. Shame on me. I shouldn't say it like that. But hey, what does it matter? Nobody actually celebrates Easter for the real reason of Easter anymore. I mean, it's all commercialized. It's like every other holiday. Like fucking Arbor Day. Who the hell came up with that day? See, we need another holiday that we can get out of work for. Hey man, there's a lot of trees. how about holiday celebrating trees? That'll work. Yeah. I'm just thinking, it had to have been like, maybe Cheech and Chong came up with that. I don't know. I just say that because that's what it kind of sounded like when I was saying it. That's the idea I get in my head when somebody's thinking of something like that is, they got to be out there just a little bit. But Arbor Day, it's just weird. And just like Labor Day. Labor Day. Now, granted, a lot of people actually get Labor Day off. But I think, personally, if we're going to celebrate a day that focuses on how great being employed is or working is, which it is, I feel bad for all the people out there that want to work and they can't get jobs, so we need to work on that. Hopefully, once we get somebody new in office, there will be more jobs brought back here to the States. But, wouldn't it make sense that it'd be just like not universal, but somebody working on Mars don't need to know this shit. But like, at least here in the United States, since we celebrate the holiday, hey, here's an idea. Why don't we make it mandatory that outside of emergency services, obviously you can't give all the police officers and fire and doctors and stuff like that, people in military, people that actually pertain to it, would have to work. But everybody else, unless it's like a job that you actually have to have people there, why don't you just make it mandatory? Everybody gets a day off. Hey, we're going to have a holiday that celebrates work, so you're going to get the day off to celebrate work. To me, that makes more sense. No, we're going to... there's a holiday that celebrates work, and guess how you get to celebrate? You get to go to work. Have fun. Just don't make sense. Alright, last thing in the box, I believe. Yep, it is. I'll put on to that box. Never know when you might need a box for something. I'm getting quite a collection back there. Alright, and we have got from ID4, we got a Funko Pop of the Alien. So, and it looks like this is from the original ID4 movie. And the reason I say that is because on the back it shows 3 pops they have, and you have Steve Hiller there, which was of course played by Will Smith, and then David Levinson, who of course is Jeff Goldblum's character. But hey, I like it. I never, until I started getting these boxes, I'd never heard of, I'd heard the name Funko, but I wasn't real sure what kind of toys and stuff they made. I didn't realize they were, more collectible toys. I thought they made just like regular toys. But I'd say I've always been impressed with, with anything I've gotten by Funko, but especially their pop figures. For as simplistic as they are, they put a lot of detail into the sculpts of these things. And anybody that rags on people that collect these, or say, "Oh, it's a waste of money," hey, it's just like anything else. Anything else that somebody collects, regardless of its initial value. Look, Jay Leno, he collects cars, real cars. Some people might look at that and say, "Oh, it's a fucking waste of money." Think of the insurance you're going to be paying. Granted, Jay Leno don't need to worry about it, but I'm saying for the average person, that likes cars, you're going to go out and try to buy, 50 cars. You're going to be paying out the ass in insurance. Not to mention, are you actually going to drive? No, you're not. You're not going to drive them all enough to warrant having them all. So if you did collect them, it would be just for like show, and that's what these are for. They're just to have and enjoy. You only live once, okay? Quit ragging on people for what they do or what they don't do. Learn to get along with you, respect people, and you're gonna live your life. Jesus. Even something simple as that. People that collect stuff like that. Which technically, I guess you could say I do too, because I've gotten enough of them in the boxes that I've got them over there, and I can't see actually getting rid of them. Although I do have one of the Sean figures from Shaun of the Dead. I've got 2 of them. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to auction one of them off here soon. But that's it. Wasn't bad. Like I said, I mean, it wasn't bad. I like the poster. And comic, actually, I mean, everything in it. The pen. I mean, I like that it's a heavyweight metal pen. And I like the design. But again, I'm not real big on pens. So, I'll put that up for now. That's it. Everybody, have a nice evening or a nice morning, or like I said, I'm not exactly sure. Today is Thursday. I probably actually won't. You're probably not actually watching this until Sunday, because that'll be about like the first time. This is the first time I've had to actually spend the time to do it. Again, assuming you're watching this on Sunday, which is when I'm going to be actually putting it on for people to see. I just don't feel like it today. I'm going to watch TV, relax, and gotta go to bed about 10 o'clock or so. Gotta be up at 4, go to work. Although I have a short day tomorrow. I'm happy to have a short day. I'm going to be calling it a day about 2 o'clock. So I'll be working from 4 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then I'll be heading home, let the dog out, get cleaned up. And then about 4 o'clock I'll be picking my daughter up, and we'll be heading to Cincinnati to go to the Cheap Trick, Joan Jett, and Heart concert. And I'm hoping we don't get heavily rained on. I don't care if it sprinkles a little bit. I mean, they have ponchos and stuff, and I'd say those 3 bands are worth getting out in the drizzle for. But after maybe, I mean, if it starts pouring down, yeah, I think I'm going to stick around. There ain't too many bands I think I would stick through a pouring rain for. But that's it. And then Saturday night I'm going to anybody that lives in the Miami County area. They're having another concert at Treasure Island at the little pavilion that they built in Troy. A lot of people are knocking that pavilion, saying, "Oh, you know, it costs so much money and it's so tiny." And I'll agree. I mean, it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be, and it might not really look like it was worth the money that they claim it took. But you know what? Quit bitching about it. You know what? It's money. It's done. It's gone. It's not like you're paying out of your pocket for it continually. Okay, it's done. It's paid for. Fucking enjoy it. I mean, the fact is, they've got a lot of things they could do with it. So, and these concerts are one. So they're having a Jimmy Buffett tribute band called Parrots of the Caribbean. Not pirates, parrots, as in the bird of the Caribbean. So I'm gonna go, kick back, enjoy a nice night of free music and some Jimmy Buffett tunes. Okay. So if you're in the area, Treasure Island, I want to say it starts 7. Might be 7:30, but hey, just be safe. Get there fucking 7. Because they got food trucks there. Some good food, some good local places that bring in food trucks, and they have a Budweiser tent or kiosk or whatever the hell you want to call it, booth. So there you go. That's it. That's enough for me. I'm done. I'm gonna go enjoy my evening. Everybody, enjoy theirs or your morning or whatever you're doing. I'll see you later.